YouTube. So we're still out here at Mare Island, and I'll probably break this up into a small little vlog itself, but we found the Mare Island Art Studio and we're about to go check that out. This unique, almost looking like candle wax. Dripping. And it's in this old shipyard building here. Here's their web page. The Mare Island Art Studio. Let's go explore. Got a live model, people doing sketching. Bunch of ceramic mosaics on the wall here. Kind of reasonably priced too, $55. 50 bucks. Looks like they took a piece from a baseball trophy to top that. Really cool. This artist, Mark J. Martin's work here. There's a QR code. And there's all these little, these cute little clay mice. And these skulls are amazing. You get 3 of these little heads here, these little skulls. $4 each, 3 for $10. This beautiful quilting stuff over here. Look at that thing. Fabric balls. That's a cool piece right there. This thing is cool. This piece is called Roy Contemplates His Overhead, a ceramic piece. On the same mold. 3 pieces, same mold. This piece right here is called Titania. Zoe with a yellow mug painting. This piece is called V as in victory. Beats. In the zone here. Small panai alert. these are pretty cool looking here.
Yeah.
Just spoke with the artist, and this is her show.
Yeah.
She's a sculptor. Jean Cherie.
I've never done it till one of these.
Phenomenal.
I went back and told him. I said, I was going to tell you when it was all done. But
All of these mosaics are really cool. Appropriately priced. This sculpture here. This place is a vibe. It's like push pins almost.
maybe it says on the
So this is Wendy the welder, and she represents the women that worked on Mare Island during the Second World War. And she was inspired by these women who are welders. She's a ship fitter, and the ship that was built by women here was called the Nereus, and it was a submarine tender. So it took supplies out to the submarines in the Pacific. So I would like to make her 10 feet tall and cast her in bronze, and put her where the ferry docks on Mare Island, which is right next to these big bridge cranes. This is just a perspective looking up at this small maquette.
That's where the metal fish is right now?
That is. So we're talking about just north of that, and right where the ferry comes in. So you'd be able to see her from there, and you'd be able to see her all around there. But it's just, she represents the history of Mare Island and what we're about, the people that worked in Vallejo and worked in all the surrounding areas. And we've got all of this wonderful conglomeration of cranes, and you just kind of wonder, what are they doing here? And so this is important information that she just kind of lets you know. So I've been finding out a lot of information just by being here, because just people will come in and say, my grandparents met here, or people coming in today and saying that my parents worked at Richmond. And Vallejo, though, was the biggest shipyard and the first shipyard on the West Coast. So we've got quite a history here. So
Yeah, it seems like an important piece of history that should be
I think
brought to attention.
It really is important. She just really does represent what.
I mean, you hear about Rosie the Riveter all the time, but
We like to say they're cousins. And riveting came before welding, and in Richmond, I think they also did aircraft. And here in Vallejo, we were all ships, submarines, and did welding. So there you go.
Well, I hope that you can make this come to life out there in a 10-foot.
I hope so too. You see, so here, I didn't want her wearing the helmet because it just like, I don't know, it looks a little strange. So I was able to borrow, to take pictures of one of the authentic helmets. And so I just put these up here, like I had 3 models, one for the shape, one for the overalls, and here is the helmet that I got to actually take pictures of. So that's what she's holding here in her hand. And she's just casually on break, just being there.
Okay, so that was very interesting. Not only is she trying to make that sculpture happen, but the person we just met built and created the head for HR Puffin stuff. And she was also in charge of all the furniture for the Flintstones movie. So we just talked to a lightweight showbiz legend artist right there. And any way I can try and help support that mission of hers, I definitely want to, because that's cool. So here's some of the other art installation stuff that's outside. Some of the sculptures here. Check it out. Cool art car. This the Traveling Academy of Unnatural Science. It's hilarious. And here's the artist that we just spoke to, Jean Cherie. And there's her website down there. This is the show that we were just looking at. She called it From Life, a celebration of art, sculptures, paintings, and drawings inspired by the live model, featuring works by Jean Cherie and guest artists. JeanCherie.com. There's her phone number, a QR code. And here's some of the other kind of outdoor sculptures here. That was pretty amazing. And from what I was told, there's this sculpture out here and there's a painting inside of it. So let's go check out the inside over there. Here's this sculpture, and I think there should be a painting inside. It's like a little temple almost. Got a couple seats. And here's another sculpture out here.